All right, Deano. So you're a skateboarder here at Effingham Skatepark. How long have you been doing this? But what do you enjoy so much about it?
I've been doing this for almost 19 years. What do I love so much about it? I think I loved, at the beginning, I just wanted to be the best. I wanted to be better than anyone I knew. Just get more tricks. But the more I did it, and I realized that I just started to turn into some sort of a mentor, or youth were looking up to me, and I was giving lessons and all that. It really just turned into, I guess winning wasn't such a big deal. And it's turned into, I guess, now I can make my city a little bit better because, these kids look up to me, and it's more than just a win for me anymore. I guess it's I'm in charge of the next generation of skateboarding, I could make it that much better by just focusing on building this park or building this town up and building the Midwest up, really.
So for all the kids that look up to you and they consider you a mentor for everybody, what's that mean to you?
It means everything. I guess everything that I do out here, I used to just skate to skate and be better at skating, but when I see all these little kids coming up and asking about tricks or what do I ride or what's my favorite brands, and they want to skate like me or they want my autograph sometimes at contests, and I think I look at it differently than me caring, I guess, about being so good and focusing on myself, or I put more attention on the kids, because I realize at the end of the day I don't really care about always winning. It's more about what did I give back.
What is so unique about skateboarding?
Oh man, well, I just say if you wanted to start skating right now, you could wear whatever you want, you can skate with whatever products you want, whatever brands you want, you can have any kind of style you want, you can skate anything you want. There's all sorts of styles of skateboarding. You can skate the bowls or the ramps, or you can skate on the road, you can push a longboard around, but if you want to be a contest skater, you can be a contest skater. You don't even have to compete to skate, you can just do it for fun. You could literally be any kind of skater. If you look it up, there's so many types.
What intrigued you so much about even the thought of being a skateboarder?
Well, a long time ago when I used to go to Club 56 and 180 Church, we used to play basketball all the time. I used to grab pairs of rollerblades because I wanted to do more than just play basketball. But I hated switching from rollerblades to rollerblades to playing basketball. So I put my shoes back on. I was my friends had skateboards, so I grabbed a skateboard. It was just much easier, and I just quit playing basketball. I still played basketball, but at the time, I just kept falling in love with that skateboard. It was really hard, but I loved it.
So you're a Beecher City grad, and you live here in Effingham, but you also do a lot of things here at the skate park. Over the years, how much has the skate park changed?
So the very first year I started skating, there was another crew before me. It started with Lucas Quas was his name. I feel like he deserved recognition. He got the pad of concrete and 4 ramps and a few things that they didn't have anything, and a few anonymous donors got the rest of this park built with just a concrete pad, 4 ramps, and a rail. And that's when I started, and we didn't have anything to get much better. I just kept building. I was working with the city. I don't know how much you want to go into this, but it's pretty cool because we didn't just try to say, hey, give us a brand new park like we're doing right now. We had plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. We're let's raise $2,500 and try to see if the park district would match what we could raise. And we raised that $2,500. They gave us the other $2,500, and we built something small. And then a few years later, we're what if we raised $4,500 and we got a $9,000 section out here? We did that. Well, then we wanted to do it one more time. We did it, and we even made it the best you could possibly make it out here with 10 grand. And at that point, it started to fall apart. Wood's wood. It's gonna deteriorate eventually, even with the best kind. And we just really started pushing this concrete stuff, man.
I love your passion for the sport, but what is so much in you to why you're so passionate about the sport?
Man, that's a good question. I just started, I think I just put so many hours into this that, I don't know, I just knew it wasn't ever going to change. I was glad I never gave it up as a kid. I went in and out with sports and other things, but ultimately I always kept skating, and I don't know, I think something struck a nerve in me, once I started giving lessons. Man, let's make this the best we possibly can, because when I go to contests, and if you come to Effingham's contests, a lot of the local contests aren't really as crazy as this. We run it so well. Our structures are great. We're on time. We have timers, and we have great judges that have been judging for 15 plus years. I'm just excited about the future. Once this is built, there's so many options.
So I'm sure there's a million tricks to do in skateboarding, but what are some of your favorite ones to do?
The ham jam, I did a backflip. That was pretty cool. That's probably my favorite trick because it just gets everybody to like, holy crap, man, backflip. But then you can get really technical on like heel flip nose, manual, nollie heel out, and then it's called half cab heel, nose slide, 270 out. Tricks get pretty crazy, front blunt, like it's just back-to-back tricks. Blunt kick flips, kickflip back 50s, heel flip back 50s. I hope some of you guys know these names. It gets confusing, but everybody knows what a backflip is. Picture a backflip with a skateboard. It's pretty cool.
And where have you all skateboarded at, and kind of like the big events?
When I started, I'd say competing at the higher level, about 21, 22. I've been to Denver, Colorado for some free flow contests for Gatorade, and then I've been to like Minnesota. We went to Ocean City, Maryland for Dam-Ams or free flow contest, Gatorade contests. But the biggest contest I've been into, I went to Chicago to a Dam-Am, and out of the 106 that were there, I placed 17th. And then in the finals, I placed 14th out of 30, which is the best of the best. And, you know, Dam-Am, it's the best of the best that aren't pro in this area. And that got me into this contest in Florida called the Tampa-Am. And I never did good at either of the two I got to go. You have to be entered. You can, the top 250 of the best in the world. People are from like Japan, China. You have to win your way into this. And to say I made it to the top 250 in that year, that's a goal for me in life. I mean, that's to be in Tampa Am. If you look up that contest, it's literally some of the best skaters in the world that are almost pro or will be pro.
As far as any big contest or a goal that you would like to participate in, to be the expert type, what would you like to do?
Oh man, Dam-Ams all over the place. They have a Midwest contest that are called Dam-Ams. They're ones you can compete in to get back to the Tampa Am. And the Tampa Am is honestly the largest contest. There's an LA Dam-Am that I want to go to, and then a New York Dam-Am. And then they have one in Minneapolis and Ocean City, Maryland sometimes. It just depends on where they want to put it. But I really need to compete in those. But in order to do that, I was telling you earlier, like, you have to almost be skate-brained or, like, just skate all the time. And with a family and kid, you really got to find a way to make everything work. And but, you know, once I balance all that and this contest that we just had's over, it's possible to get it done. Like, if we get a few guys out here every day and we're skating really hard, it's definitely doable to get back to it.
The best, most craziest trick you've done?
I started jumping over cars. Like, it's more or less giving people what they want to see. And like when skateboarders, like, it sounds kind of lame, but when people go up in the air and they like go flying over things, like anyone that don't even know skateboarding can go ooh and oh, like, wow, that's crazy. But then like actual good skaters will be like, it's still really hard. Like, it's not easy.
What is the toughest obstacle that you face the most when you are skateboarding?
Man, your brain. Like, sometimes you can tell yourself, no, I can't do it, but you just got to get over it. It's so many times you can sit there and kick out, and you got to just literally stop, forget, like, try to clear your whole mind, like, just get everything out but the trick you're trying, and then you almost black out. You really do. It's like a blackout feeling where nothing else matters. I'm going to either land this or die, like, fall really hard.
For the Ham City Jam on Saturday, what did it mean to you to have such a massive crowd here?
The crowd was huge. Honestly, it meant the world because there was 110 competitors and this little 80 by 100 pad of concrete. And I know we're making it a little bit bigger, but it meant everything. Once the beginner class started, this park was absolutely crowded. It was packed. You couldn't even all the way around the outside of the thing was covered. And the best part about it was watching a little 7-year-old from Owensboro, Kentucky win beginner, and everyone went nuts. He's just a little kid out there, and I think that was probably the best part of the day, was just watching a little kid like him roll away and win it all.
Need the course clear for my beginners. Clear that course. Man, got those board slides on lock. You guys know getting to the finals is no easy task, but in the finals, how you place, this is how it is. We got your top 4 guys or girls. Monster Energy, the Monster Energy Special. Stay right here, I need to give you a picture. We gotta get you in a picture. Take that board out of that wrapper, it'll look better in a picture. One more award, one more thing. If you are competing in this, you're gonna need a partner. Somebody's gonna have to help you out. To help you. I'm gonna take 10 decks and put them on the park out here, or maybe 8 or 5, something like that. Actually, if I put as many of you guys can get blindfolded, I'm gonna put some stuff all over the course. You have to find it. In order to find it, you gotta be blindfolded, but you cannot open your eyes. Don't cheat. Don't run into a rail either. That's what your teammate's for.
Let's go!
1 minute runs. Those 1 minute runs, after that, you're going to get 5 attempts at best tricks. Our judges will score you from 0 to 10. And from there, we see who wins this SLS final. But you got to get there first. We're on our last heat. In the last heat, I need the second place scorer last year, finisher last year, Kyle Parker, bandana, red shirt. Here we go. Front Smith. Putting it down, 8 seconds.
What do you have to say about the community supporting you?
I have so much support. If you look at my flyer, it's unreal that it's not skate shops as much as like local businesses that are very corporate businesses in Effingham that support what we're doing. And just another thing, like I just want to say, like what we're doing out here, like I had to ultimately like see it before. You have to see it before anyone else will. And I had to see this park built. I had to see these kids out here. I had to see the park packed. I had to see us bringing people from 9 hours away to compete for expert divisions and bring pros out here. I had to see that before the park district thought this is a bad idea, or J&J or whoever, whatever business is sponsored, like thinks, should I donate for this event or not? Because do I really believe in this event? Do I believe in what skateboarders are all about? And I had to see it, and I had so many people backing me. Like even all the skaters here were, whatever I said, they joined in every time. And
So you've had a lot of sponsors this year. Talk about how important they are.
well, we started out, I literally started 14 years ago with my own $300, and I bought 10 blank skateboards, and the event was a success. But now that we've got probably 30 or 40 sponsors, it allows me to buy thousands of dollars worth of decks, and I can not just only give handsome amount of gifts to everyone who actually wins the event. I can give out product tosses. We can do fun games with all the kids that show up. We blindfold them and make them find boards, and we do product tosses and give away cash prizes to the expert ones who deserve the money. It's endless. I mean, we are so blessed to have every sponsor, and I can't thank Effingham City sponsors enough.
So the video that went viral, the skateboard given from the cop to the kid, what kind of gesture do you feel that was for our community?
Well, we're really close-knit with the Effingham Police Department at the skate park because we have issues. We don't really have the issues at the skate park, and the police department know that. But one of the cops named Jeremy Kyle, he come out here, and he got with me, and we got behind Aiden's back, and we kind of had this plan of him coming here with a bunch of cops and rolling up, making it look like we've got an issue going on. But in reality, we were just hooking up Aiden with a new board right before the Effingham City Jam, so he could have a fresh board and skate really good, and end up being his actual K9 unit siren. And he's still skating the board today, and it was amazing. Like, we thought there was issues, but yet all the 6 cops rolled up and handed him that board, and the video went viral, and we had so much positive impact.
Seriously, we got a complaint.
What's wrong?
Board broke.
Oh, I mean, it's kind of trash, yeah.
Yeah, so I thought I had a crack in it or something.
Yeah, I've heard it crack, but it's like skates-ish.
But anyway, someone called it in, so they said you can't skate anymore.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to do about that?
So, I don't know, man. But we gotta do something about it.
Am I allowed to like one more? Oh.
You can skate this one. So, listen, dude. I freaking love it that every time I'm out here, you always come up. You're always, man, super positive. You know, you take care of the park. You just want to see it just grow and grow. And you're out here just grinding day in and day out, man. So when you told me your board was cracked the other day, I got online. Deano hooked me up with the size you needed. It should be your size too, man.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate it so much.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
I
love it.
Yeah, I just had to get new shoes and stuff too, so I was not
So-
able to get a new board.
See
Got the
squad
squad.
helped me design it. So you got a bunch of cops sitting around a computer trying to design a custom board for you, man.
I
So-
appreciate
Right before
it.
the Ham City Jam, too.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I want to see Siren flying through the air. Well, hey, just keep doing what you're doing, man. It's awesome.
For sure, I really appreciate it, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you.
We'll see.
Deano, thanks for your time. It's pretty impressive what you've done out here for the skate park, but for young kids especially. I know the community is coming together for you because of how much passion you have. Thank you for speaking with me, and good luck to your career in this sport.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.